So I debated for a long time if I was gonna, if I was still gonna do the videos and I was still gonna do the vlog. And I haven't written in a while and I hadn't posted in a while. And people were starting to get concerned. So I was just like, okay, I'm back. I'm here. I'm alive. There's nothing wrong with me. I mean, everybody goes through their rough patches. But there's something that I've learned about myself through these past few months, specifically just in this past month alone, that when things go wrong in life, I tend to like put blame on myself and like think that everything is my fault. And I have help with that. I have a lot of critiques, we'll just say, in my life, and it's toxic. And I'm a decent person, so I try to like be forgiving and I try to just like love in spite of everything. But sometimes it ends up hurting me. A lot of times it ends up hurting me, actually. I try to love in spite of people's faults. I want the best for them, and I just don't like holding grudges, and I don't like anyone who hold grudges against me. But it's hard to love in the midst of that, and it's hard to be forgiving, and it's hard to be graceful, and especially when people don't do that for you. You know what I mean? Like, they'll talk about you, they'll say things that aren't true just because they can't admit within themselves where they were wrong or the things that they did, or it's like a projection, a deflection, and then out of that comes rejection. And so it's just a lot of things that I've encountered over this time, and I thought that I was going to stay down considering where I was. Like, my hands aren't shaking anymore, so that's pretty awesome. Last month was really rough. I was like shaking all the time, and I had a lot of anxiety, and really just not having a good time in my life at all. And I was scared because I'd never, like, I've gone down. It's always been like, but I've always been able to get back up. And this time I couldn't. So hence what is to come. I'm super excited because I'm launching a new series of confessions. Not to give you too many details because I am going to post the intro, but I wanted to kind of like expand on the mental health thing. I've always kind of been vague with like depression or anxiety or addiction. Now we're going to be stepping into the nitty-gritty of the addiction and the depression and the anxiety, and we're gonna kind of dive into what that looked like for me these past few months. And there's going to be a lot of stuff. It's going to get real. I'm going to let you know right now. And I'm a little scared because I thought about the rejection and I thought about the judgment. And in addition to what I'm already going through, like, I'm not trying to like deal with that. But I also have been told by many of my supporters, I'm so excited. I'm so happy, like, that I have so much support on this, because people want their stories to be told, and people, they want to create awareness, just like I want to create awareness in this big world that we live in, that these things are just not talked about. And instead of staying down and thinking, my life is over and I can't believe all of this stuff happens to me, I instead decided to take that and fuel my fire. I feel this passion inside of my soul to get the word out there for anyone who may be struggling with their own mental health and are just scared to ask for help. Don't be afraid. You're not alone. You are loved. You are forgiven. No more shame. No more guilt. You are loved.